Hello everyone, and welcome back to MyGM in WWE 2K24. We're coming off of Fastlane, and a bunch of big roster shakeups as well. So what I was looking for in my scouts this week, I wanted to look, let's finally get a heel bruiser onto the roster. So we got options. It could be Bobby Lashley, could be Big Bronson Reed, Angelo Dawkins, or Jinder Mahal. So Bronson Reed's specialty is an ambulance, and Bobby Lashley. See, what I feel like it's going to be either Bronson Reed or Bobby because they both have pretty good stamina. Bronson Reed would be a bit cheaper. My budget. So it'd be $130,000 to get Lashley. It'd be $104,000 to get Bronson Reed. You know, Lashley is pretty cool, but I think I'm gonna go Bronson Reed. We're gonna sign him for the rest of the season. And how we are gonna handle this main event is Jey Uso, he's a fighting champion. So he sees these new people on the roster and he says, all right, I want to take a crack at them. So triple threat for the title. It'll be Jey Uso versus Seth freaking Rollins and Bronson Reed. I don't know if this affects how rivalries can form, but I'm gonna shift them around like that. We're also gonna have Extreme Rules opener. Jackson Smooth taking on Jimmy Uso. It's Jimmy's match specialty and rivalry stuff. Yeah. Piper's gonna call out Nikki while Nikki does a charity promo to try and build up their stamina, because I don't think I have... Oop, nope, that's not... I'm not used to the Xbox controller. Ooh, okay, so... yeah, just gotta recover stamina. Carmelo Hayes, I guess ring training, I don't know, he's here, he's doing something, and has low stamina as well. Liv Morgan taking on Rhea Ripley, which is where I'm gonna go ahead and use a pre-match physio card to make sure that she doesn't get injured. How many more power cards would I have to use this week to get the thing? I've used 2 health spa pre-match physio because I want to get that 3 again. So, right, I did also purchase another pre-match physio because those cards are just really good. The fans your show gains this week will increase by a large amount for special promotion. I'll just do that will retain fans. So I'll take that. But yeah, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan making their SmackDown debut. And yeah, we want Rhea to not get hurt. So this will determine like where some of these rivalries will go and whatnot. Indy Hartwell takes on Io Sky. You know, I might use the pre-match physio and Io as well. Oh, reached its weekly use limit. Oh, so I can only use 1. Okay. Good to know. Io, she has the stamina thing, so, and I think, or does she have lower injury chance? Is that what I'm thinking? Minus 10% chance of being injured. Oh, the stamina thing was it was a shakeup. That's no longer effective. But minus 10% chance of being injured, so I am gonna take advantage of that. Good luck, Io. Taking on Indy Hartwell. And then, yeah, the main event I already talked about. Title match, triple threat. And why not? Ooh, wait. I'm gonna be down to $1,220 from this, but I'm gonna do it. Let me just clarify before I purchase the wrong thing. A show appearance with tier 3 effects or better. This is the effects. Okay. So, oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah, I can do math. It's 40,000 is the show cost. I'm so good at this. We did not do our promise to Ray before we traded him. I don't know if that'll affect anything later. Maybe I might have Carmelo do advertising instead, honestly. We could use the money. And yeah, that is the card for this week's show, so let's go. But first we have to get to WCW. Roxanne Perez defeats Karen Compactor in a mediocre opening match. Kofi Kingston goes up 3 popularity on the self promo, so he's in WCW. Billy Slugger and Carmella continuing a feud. And it's Carmella who gets the win, 2 stars as well. Rey Mysterio goes up 3 on the self promo. Oh, but he can never do that for us. Mid-card, Randy Orton and Braun Breaker. That is a victory for Braun, 2.5 stars. Cruz del Toro doing a charity promo for WCW. Didn't work out too well. And then the main event, LA Knight and Akira Tozawa defend the WCW Tag Team Champions against Eric and Argus the Great. Honestly, I feel like the gimmicks match up. So, I mean, maybe not quite. I think Argus the Great might be more like Roman Gladiator to, you know, the Viking Raiders, but close enough. Anyway, LA Knight and Akira Tozawa get the win, so it doesn't matter anyway. NXT 2.0, Ilya Dragunov and MVP. And the win goes to MVP in the opening match. Got 3.5 stars. Montez Ford up 3 on the self promo. Mid-card Raquel and Quinby. And Raquel gets the win. 2-star match. Scarlett plus 4,500 on the self promo, or on the charity promo. And, I know this is just a coincidence, but this feels targeted. NXT is running back the feud that I did in the previous MyGM between Asuka and Beth Phoenix. What are the odds? Let's see who gets the win. It is Asuka. That is a 2.5 star. It didn't start a rivalry, though. Tag call-out promo. Rivalry grows, but it doesn't say by what. And then the main event is Logan Paul, who might get injured against a very healthy Luke Gallows. But Logan Paul gets the win, 3.5, and Logan Paul's out for 4 weeks, so they blew it. They're really trying to conclude that rivalry, and they got a little carried away with it. Shinsuke and Kit Wilson are still going as a tag team. They got a 3-star win and a new feud against Creed and Wild. Ronda Rousey starts a feud with Zoe Stark. Wendy Chu and Blair Davenport 1-on-1. It is a win for Blair Davenport, 2.5 stars, and a new feud. Tamina up 1 on the self promo with 5 mic skill. I'm surprised she's not doing better then. Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss 1-on-1. And the win goes to Alexa Bliss. That got 3 stars. Omos cutting a self promo, introducing himself to ECW, but they didn't really get anything out of it. And then the main event, Josh Briggs versus JD McDonough in an ECW championship match. And the win goes to JD McDonough. And yeah, that's not the television title, that just is the World Championship. So JD McDonough is the ECW champion. Interesting. And then opening match, Jackson Smooth and Jimmy Uso. And the win goes to Jimmy Uso. 4-star match, but nothing on the feud. Piper advances the feud to level 3. That's good. We got Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. And Liv Morgan gets the upset win over Rhea. So I think that might mean that Liv earned a contract extension if I can afford it. 2.5 stars. Good charity promo from Nikki Cross. Got us over 5,000 fans. Indy and Io 1-on-1. And the win goes to Io Sky. And that's a new rivalry. So a 3-star match there. Carmelo Hayes got us $14,000 on the advertising at the cost of 4 popularity. I'll take that. And then the main event, triple threat for the title, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Jey Uso in the main event. So it's main event Jey Uso who shows up and gets it done. Unfortunately, the opening match did outperform, so I fumbled a little there in terms of match placement, but still a good show overall. And the main event did not start any feuds as well, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're still competing with NXT, although ECW did pretty good as well this week. WCW got an 87 for plus 33,000 fans. NXT got a 100 for plus 45,000. ECW 103 for plus 45,000 as well. And then SmackDown got a 105 plus 62,000 because of the power card retaining fans. So, pretty good week for SmackDown. And we got a double cost power card as well. So yeah, we are now in the lead with fans again. Of course, no other show has a trophy. Oh, right, yeah, Paul Heyman didn't have an ECW champion, so I guess they gave it to JD McDonough. Very interesting stuff. We're going to Brooklyn, New York, a week ahead of Survivor Series. Liv wants 90K. I really don't have the money to afford that. Yeah, so I don't think I can renew the contract. I have to hope I get lucky and a power card comes up to extend the contract. Hey there, Breeze. It is Xavier Woods. Putting up a better fight than I expected, but it won't last. I expect to be at the top of the podium. Good luck. Jimmy Uso, yeah, he's happy. And Bronson Reed. Rollins has been getting in my face lately for no reason. You both just got here. I've had enough disrespect and want to settle things in the ring. An instant rivalry, great idea. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. I don't know if it'll actually be the opener. It might be more of a mid-card. Oh, wait, it is at level 1. So I guess that can just happen. It didn't tell me anything in the match for last week, but because he approached me, it started a rivalry automatically. That's pretty cool. I am a fan of that. All right, so we've got the show booked for the week. One thing I know I'm going to do right off the bat, might as well play double cost. Let's just keep going after NXT 2.0. I also need to play 3 power cards, so that one just works out. We're going to do the pre-match physio on Io Sky, because she's going to wrestle again. I know, it's unfortunate for her, but, like, we got a good match here. TLC triple threat for the Women's Championship. We got the rivalry between Io and Indy, and because Liv beat Rhea last week, and this is her match specialty, she's in it too. So we'll see if Io can retain the gold. And, you know, because Liv is in it, I think... Wait, hold on. Use 3 power cards during 1 week 3 times. Did it not... Didn't I do that last week? Maybe the health spa didn't count. So let me also play Fixed Match in Io's favor and see if that counts for this week. Okay, now it's up to 2 to 3. Okay, not really sure what happened. So yeah, so that's our 3 for the week. I don't really need to bother with others. So the opening match is also going to be a title match. Jey Uso and Carmelo Hayes challenging the Judgment Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Hopefully, neither of these two get injured. Running it close for sure. In terms of promos, Jimmy Uso progressing the feud with Jackson Smooth on a call-out. Piper's doing charity. Nikki Cross is self-promoting. Rhea is resting. Injury rehab. No, I unfortunately do not have any of the health spa cards at this point. We're not going to get the commissioner goal for Dirty Dom, but talent scouts, whatever. I don't think that's really necessary with like 8 weeks left. Yeah, we're fulfilling the promise with Bronson Reed. There are no other promises to worry about at the moment. Captain Grog is here to take on Jackson Smooth again. You know, continuing to build up Jackson Smooth. Seth freaking Rollins and Bronson Reed one-on-one because it's what Bronson Reed asked for. So that is the show for this week. So let's go ahead and confirm. Also, I did not get lucky in the stuff with Liv Morgan, so she's actually going to go after this week after all, which is why I'm giving her one last big hurrah in the main event. But we're not in the main event. We're at the opener. Tag team titles on the line. Who does it? The Judgment Day retain the tag titles in a 4-star match. Let's go. Jimmy Uso progresses the feud. Love to see it. Jackson Smooth and Captain Grog. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm just going to pretend that it didn't. Piper got us not quite 4,000 fans on the charity promo. Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed one-on-one. And the win goes to Bronson Reed. So that feud's at level 2 now. Yeah, we got stuff moving. Nikki Cross +2 popularity on the self promo, and then main event time. Triple threat for the women's title, Liv, Indy, and Io. And yeah, I fixed the match. Io retains, 4.5-star classic. That's huge. So it's one half of the Creed brothers in Julius getting the win over one half of Pretty Deadly, Kit Wilson. Joaquin Wilde got 2 ring experience on a training promo. Tag team match here. And the win goes to Wendy Chu and Tiffany Stratton, 2-star match. Omos starts a feud with Joaquin Wilde. Makes sense. Got a giant and cruiser dynamic there. Zoe Stark picks up a win over Ronda Rousey. That got 2 stars, but no word on the feud. Tamina is up 3 popularity on the self promo. And then main event, Josh Briggs and JD McDonough, they get the rematch, and JD McDonough gets the win. Once again, that feud is now at level 3. So with Logan Paul out of the picture, Luke Gallows moves on to fighting MVP, and it's MVP who gets the win. Ilya Dragunov +2 on the self promo. Cinnamon Garrett taking on Beth Phoenix. And it is Garrett who gets the... Oh my god, that's huge, actually. The rookie gets the win over the legend out of nowhere. They might have a new superstar on their hands. Asuka goes up 3,000 on the charity promo. I should say she gains 3,000 fans. Not a very good charity promo. Raquel and Quinby are back at it again. And Raquel gets yet another win under her belt. Oh, they wasn't a feud before? I just assumed it was, so now it is. Becky calls out Scarlett for another new feud. And then the main event, NXT Tag Team titles, Montez and Miz. Someone in the comments said the Awesome Profits, which is pretty good. So the Awesome Profits taking on Big E and Lorenzo. And the Awesome Profits get the win. That got 4 stars, and it's a new feud, so I guess we'll see more of that in the future. Chelsea Green gets the win over Nikita Lyons, 3 stars, and the feud grows. Kofi Kingston +1 on the self promo. Kyle Slickman takes on LA Knight, and it is LA Knight who gets the win, and that's a feud, I guess. Argus goes up 1 on the self promo. Carmella and Billy Slugger. We're running this triple threat back, and Carmella gets the win and progresses the feud with Billy Slugger. Rey Mysterio got them not quite 4,000 fans on the charity promo, and then the main event. Oh, this is a bad show. Roxanne Perez and Karen Compactor. No stipulation or anything. Why did they... Wait, what did I miss? 3.5 stars? I feel like there's no way that should have been a 3.5-star match, but they got it, so maybe I missed something. We had amazing booking, which, yeah, this is a pretty good show for us. Jey Uso and Carmelo Hayes work well together as a tag team. Not well enough to win the titles, apparently. But we got a 105 for +50k fans. ECW 96 for +37k. NXT 2.0 101 for +45,000. And WCW 95 for +41,000 fans. So yeah, definitely a win for SmackDown this week. We got the Injury Rehab 3 card, which is pretty big, because with stamina how it is, I think we might need that in the future. Yeah, we still got the lead, still the only one with a trophy. Things are looking good for SmackDown. And yeah, Vito Star, who is it? It's Dom again, because he's still the most popular superstar on the roster, I guess. So Dom is getting like a lot of opportunities to just not show up to work, I guess. Bronson Reed's happy that we did the thing. It's always better to settle these things in the ring. I think the extra emotion really helped sell the match tonight. I agree, and great match, by the way. Both of these seem good. Yeah, I'm going to say great match. So we got a small increase. I think you should put me in a match with Uso. Trust me on this. Within the next 3 weeks. Okay, I can do that. So we might get the Intercontinental Champion taking on the Universal Champion? Okay. But yeah, Dom's off this week, so he doesn't have to worry about that yet. And Piper wants to make an appearance at the PLE. So we can look forward to that. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all for tuning into this one. and I will see you next time.